Alex Eala advances in ASB Classic after beating Croatia's Donna Vekić. The world number 53 spent nearly 3 hours outlasting Vekić, a former world number 17 and the 2024 Paris Olympic silver medalist. Eala based out to a 3-0 lead in the first set before the 29-year-old Croatian athlete stormed back to take the opener. After evening the match in the second set, Eala had to overcome physical discomfort, seeking medical attention before the deciding frame. It was a very close match, and thankfully, I was able to steal a couple points and perform well in certain difficult moments, she said. But it didn't go my way in the first set. So I think that just shows how tough it was out there. While the match was played in New Zealand, the Filipino crowd chanting her name gave her motivation. Eala was moved by the support, reflecting on how much her perspective has shifted over the last year. It's so special, and if there's one thing I've learned in 2025, it's that home is a people and not a place, so thank you, everyone. Maraming salamat, she told the crowd. On January 5th, Eala and 18-year-old Eva Jovic from the U.S. edged out Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina with a 7-6, 7, 6-1 victory. The hard-court game finished in 1 hour and 29 minutes, with the younger pair managing to save 8 points in the first set. In the second set, the Philippine-American duo dominated, winning the first 4 games. Eala is set to face Petra Marcinko, world number 82, in the round of 16 on Thursday, January 8th. Alex Eala's triumph in Auckland, a rising star's renaissance at the ASB Classic. In the quiet warmth of an Auckland summer afternoon, with the crisp energy of early season tennis in the air, a moment quietly unfolded that will be remembered as one of the most defining in Filipino sports this year. Alex Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation, stepped onto the hard courts of the ASB Classic, a WTA 250 event in New Zealand that attracts some of the world's best players, and did something remarkable. She battled, endured, and ultimately overcame Croatia's Donna Vekić, a seasoned professional and Paris 2024 Olympic silver medalist, with a scoreline that read 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 after nearly 3 hours of intense tennis. Philstar.com +1. But the numbers only tell part of the story. The match was more than a score. It was a testament to resilience, strategic evolution, and the mindset of a young athlete who is increasingly becoming a force to be reckoned with on the world stage. A rocky start, but unbowed. From the very first ball, the clash between Eala and Vekić was electric. Eala, ranked world number 53 at the time, surged to an early 3-0 lead in the opening set, showcasing her aggressive baseline play, blistering forehands, and unorthodox shot selection that has become her trademark. Yet experience spoke loudly in the Croatians' game. Vekić, who had once cracked the top 20 in the world and brought Olympic pedigree to the court, drew on her calm under pressure and strong ground strokes to wrestle the set away, winning it 6-4. Philstar.com. For a moment, it looked like the youthful Eala might crumble. But if that was a thought crossing her mind, she buried it deep. Rather than succumb to frustration, she exhaled, recalibrated, and began one of the most inspiring comebacks of her young career. A match of shifts, momentum, and pulse-pounding drama. What followed was a tactical battle. Eala found her rhythm in the second set. She tightened her serves, positioned herself more assertively, and began to tame defense into attack. At 3-3, with the match still hanging in the balance, she turned the tide with a crucial break of serve. In those moments, she displayed one of the key reasons she's been so exciting to watch. A fearless return game that frustrates even the best servers and turns rallies into opportunities. Philstar.com. Vekić, for her part, did not relinquish control easily. She fought back, saved set points, and generally displayed the kind of gritty resilience that comes with years on tour. But Eala's momentum was building, and in the 10th game of the set, she seized the moment, capturing the second set 6-4 and forcing a deciding third. Philstar.com. Spectators were treated to something rare, a match where each rally carried the weight of a battle, where the scoreboard alone could not capture the emotional heartbeat of the crowd. Rising to the occasion in the deciding set. In the final set, both players traded blows, racing point for point, game for game. Neither was willing to give an inch. At 3-3, with steam rising from the court and tension growing in the stands, Eala found another gay. She held her nerve, held serve, and then in a crucial moment broke Vekic's serve, shifting the match to 5-3 in her favor. Even then, the pressure remained palpable, with Vekić battling to stay alive. Yet, when Eala unleashed a powerful forehand into the corner on her first match point, Auckland erupted. The Filipina had done it. She had conquered one of her toughest tests yet. Philstar.com. The crowd, a sea of support. This match wasn't just about athleticism and strategy. It was also about community, identity, and the intangible lift of support. Though the match was held in New Zealand, a sizable and passionate Filipino crowd chanted, cheered, and celebrated every clutch point from Eala. After the match, she spoke warmly about that support, saying, in essence, that home is the people and not the place. Golf news. That sentiment resonates far beyond tennis courts. It's a reminder that athletes, especially those competing far from home, carry the hopes, dreams, and pride of entire nations with them. And on this day, Eala shouldered that weight with grace. What this win means for Alex Eala. This victory was significant on many fronts. Chart with upward trend career momentum. It marked Eala's first singles win of the 2026 season and a strong start on the WTA Tour. Women's Tennis Association. Fire confidence booster. Overcoming a decorated player like Vekić, who has experience in majors and Olympics, boosts Eala's belief in her ability to compete at the highest level. GMA Network. Bullseye strategic growth. Her ability to adapt tactically over 3 sets shows maturity and growing strategic awareness, crucial traits for sustained success on tour. Flex biceps physical resilience. The nearly 3-hour match tested her stamina and mental toughness, qualities that separate good players from great ones. Philstar.com. Eala's triumph also set the stage for her next challenge, a round of 16 match against Petra Marcinko, another Croatian, ranked number 82. The Manila Journal in a sport where confidence is currency. This win is a solid deposit. Beyond the baseline, a symbol of rising representation. For fans of tennis and supporters in the Philippines, Alex Eala's journey has become more than just sports news. It's a source of national pride. A story of a young athlete breaking through barriers in a sport traditionally dominated by players from countries with deeper tennis pedigrees. Eala's emergence echoes months of impressive results from 2025, where she not only cracked the top 100 but also made a deep run at WTA 1000 events like the Miami Open, proving she can challenge even elite competition. Her presence on the tour has energized fans around the world who see in her the promise of what is possible with talent, dedication, and poise.